Kazi could maybe play an Ezreal here. Ezreal could be pretty cold. Rel can still be in the jungle. That's an Ashe lock-in. Very interesting. Adding more tools to the pool. I really like Ashe here in compositions where the enemy doesn't get that much cleanse value, because at the end of the day, you already know that the enemy is going to be poke heavy. You need to find ways to force, and I like Ashe in compositions like this. Ashe, Rumble, Rel, good start. Rel can, of course, still go jungle. Let's see now what the bans are going to be in the 4-5. Rakan is already out of the picture. You can look to ban maybe Alistar. They're just targeting the top lane pool of Oscarinin. I think Rumble's quite good into Jax, but might as well remove some of the OTPs. Another thing here, Olaf is something that can become very volatile against the like of Rumble, but considering you have Olaf into potentially Rel and Ashe, could give you some value if you want to further target Oscarinin's pool. Now let's see if they're going to just pick a mid laner in the shape of Yone to slam into the Jace, because I don't think Oscarin is going to be playing Jace top today, even though it could be fine into Rumble, one of the better picks into Rumble, but no one has the guts to drop that. That is the Ahri lock-in, which kind of highlights that most likely we're going to see Rel support here rather than Ahri, than Rel jungle, because usually you want to find a pairing here on top side that gives you AD damage. Maybe we see a Lee Sin lock-in, maybe a Wukong lock-in. Could be very interesting. Ornn struggles very hard against Rumble, but it does complete the composition here a little bit. I think either way you're going to suffer in lane, no matter what you pick into Rumble. That is convenient to play for the composition. Now I think with the Nautilus hover and the lock-in, probably we'll see a Rel in the jungle and then a Lee Sin lock-in to make the 3v3 around mid super, super strong. That is the Braum lock-in. Okay. They're kind of, putting a bullet in their gun and checking if Hilly is willing to play the range supports. Some teams would be down to play Heimerdinger, but it would be very, very AP heavy. I think most likely we're going to see Rel support here and AD jungle. I think it's just better for the comp. You should ignore how the bot lane matchup is here in this case and just give Hilly the Rel. I think the top side is too AP heavy if they go the other direction. Wow! They actually go for Milio. Not a super big fan here, because I don't think Milio really fits into what you want to do with this composition. And I think that the 2v2 mid just becomes so much weaker. Humanoid has a very, very free time buying Mercs here, and I think that it really, really makes the top side so much stronger here for Fnatic. But of course, Milio is much better for the matchup. Braum and Xayah are going to suffer big time in the bot lane matchup, but all in all, I don't think that's something that is super relevant in the grand scheme of things when you think about, how this series is going to play out. Razok now losing the crab on bot side because of the pressure of Rel, but Rel might be invaded here depending on bot state, but I feel like Ashe, Oscarinin. Chasey also overheating like that. Chasey is in trouble. Chasey in trouble. So Elioya gets invaded, Mauk had the information. It looks like Braum is already first to move. Very big here that, of course, Xayah and Braum have some sense of priority in this lane, which is super, super big. Noah starting with the triple potion, but he's healthy, and this is a very good state to be in if you're Xayah and Braum. Oscarinin pushing out Rumble all of the way, pulling the wave. Really like this from Oscarinin. This is starting to look like one of those classic Fnatic games from the regular split. They're looking really, really good in the start, and now Razork is looking to pressure because Niski doesn't have a base yet. Razork with the smite secures the camp. He's a little bit ahead of Rel, who spent tempo to gank mid, of course. Dive here, honestly, if Maoka just snuck behind the Ahri, but Razork is eyeing, of course, Chasey, who has no flash. Oscarinin has Q and W, looks to punch. That is a dead Chasey, and this is the worst thing for you if you Rumble. You never want to be the one falling behind, because your control comes from strength, and Rumble falls 36-37. Lioya on the gank on mid lane. Humanoid burns flash straight up, and that's the E-flash. Let's see if they have done damage to kill this, and that's a kill on Humanoid. Niski TPing back, and in such a narrow window as Jace is trying to push out the wave and match the base, they managed to snack on him and send him home. Wow. Oscarinin, he should have pressed R in this combo. He could have found maybe some lethal ranges. He's chugging his biscuits, has the mana to kill him. This guy is dead. Oscarinin is dominating. Dominating. This is not the Rumble we've seen or the Ramna play. This is not the Rumble we've seen in, of course, the LPL. Oscarinin. Damn. Fnatic is back, baby. Everything is back to normal. Oscarinin absolutely dominating, and Humanoid dying to ganks. I think this is a very good look for Fnatic. Deeper plays and more complex plays. All right, that's the arrow. Ooh, Trimby blocks it. Doesn't have his E up, though. He is very tanky here. Let's see the extension. Zaya's not here. Good collapse from Mad Lions. Very classic Mad Lions play. They go for the Raptor play. Karazi crashed the bot wave and they're crossing. Humanoid with no flash gets Q flashed by Elioya. As mentioned before, no summon on Jace makes him a very easy target. No Mercs buy still for Humanoid, which I think is very risky. He should definitely slam the Mercs instead of going for full Dirk and double longsword. I believe that he could afford Mercs if he wanted to, but maybe he just has boots and runes. Then I think at least get a null magic mantle to make yourself bulkier against these magic damage dealers on top side. No focus on Herald at all. Everyone's eyeing that Hextech Drake. Fnatic are now making sure that bot lane can crash and move. Very important here, Razork burnt his Maokai ult in this situation. Usually in a swing like that, the enemy team uses cooldowns and you'll be able to get a window when you have the cooldowns. Oscarinin just taking 3 platings. Jesus. Oscarinin. You know, this is a very, very classic, you know, you pick tanks into Rumble. Rumble has definitely been improved in these matchups, but if you fall behind and the enemy guy can buy MR, your item purchases are not as powerful as, of course, the Ornn purchases. He has this Herald. Ornn is very strong here. EQs are landing, roots are coming. Let's see, Oscarinin calls the Ornn Horde. Very good combo. There we go. Beautiful play from Fnatic. They came to play. Braum E blocking the damage, securing his teammates' life. Kazi is trying to hit, but remember, he's Ashe. He's basically a shiatsu massager. And Oscarinin continuing. Oscarinin completely 1v9ing. Oscarinin, Panini. Just like that, Oscarinin is just running this game. Beautiful Spanish combo there with the Maokai ult and, of course, the Ornn ult on the collapse. And very good judgment of timing there from Fnatic. And Mad Lions tried to collapse with the bot lane prior, but bot lane prior doesn't matter if you die before they reach the location. And Humanoid now, no flash. I think this is looking really, really good for Mad Lions. They need to find ways to kill Humanoid. If they don't, by the time he has flash and mercs, I think this game is in the bag. Jace plays, but he is looking to be in the pocket. Now the Everfrost doesn't land. Humanoid, no flash. TP in now from Ornn. He can't get cancelled by the Rumble. Can the Ornn Horn be enough here to kill Elioya? Elioya has flash. He will have to flash. Okay, they don't pursue it. Screen lost a little bit HP. Oh, okay, what a turn. What a turn. Kazi under the turret with 1 HP. Rumble TPing bot. Oh no, it's a disaster for Fnatic. It's a complete disaster for Fnatic. They dove bot and they fought mid and they practically borderline get aced here. I thought in this position that Elioya was in trouble, but he didn't even need to use flash. The Ornn ult was a little bit too much to ask for. And maybe if Oscarinin held TP for a little bit longer, he could have baited the enemy a little bit further. But Mad Lions with a big swing return here. And now finally, the TP onto bot. Jace has it. Chasing no flash. EQ hits. Trimby lurking in the position. Snacking on Chasey as well. I want to say shut him down, but no shutdown after the 2 kills. Didn't have a moment to land on that. Ornn is pushing top. He can hit for plating too. Of course, he has demolished, but he decides to hover mid to see if there's going to be an engage angle. Ari is TPing now on the flank. Rel is also coming in the flank. They're going to look for the fight. Trimby has no wall. I think this is a little bit too much from Fnatic. Let's see if they're going to succeed, because now the flankers are coming. Razork with the root Sandstorm. Trimby on the front line has E up again. Humanoid in the position. Chasey uses stopwatch. Oscarinin takes no damage. His Radiant Virtue is healing and popping. Kazi is kiting. Legolas. Big combo. Fnatic is so out of position, but Noah flashes in. Over to the next spawn of Nashor, so they will have a massive pressure point. But I don't think Chasey minds steeping into fights later. Good shield here from Tromboner. They're kiting back. Fnatic understand their composition very well. They never need to be in a full-on engage. They could just play on spells. And there's the Root Sandstorm. Milio finally gets some value, gets to cancel it. Elioya tries to go in, but the Rumble ult doesn't do enough. He doesn't do any damage without that Void Staff. He's trying to get a Mythic, but it's not enough. Karzi doing his best Legolas impression, but Legolas and Lord of the Rings, that move, we haven't seen it in a long time. Tromboner finally overextends too far. I don't think Fnatic needed to stay here to give the enemy team a chance. I think they should have extended their lead with the Nash, base for tempo, cross into top side, TP on the top wave, and just crash that tier 2. He just put an Atmos onto the Ashe, the only champion that can have any form of DPS on him. Boom, here comes the Ornn Horn. Chasey and Kazi try to defend the turret, but it's just not enough. Fnatic, game 1 in the bank. Let's see if Mad Lions can bounce back, because this is the 8th game in a row that they're going to be losing. 8th game in a row, ladies and gentlemen. 8th game in a row. That is one. Now look to press B. Nash spawns in 1 minute. Just base and open up on mid. Set up the Nash. Razok just punching away at this Elioya. Wins the battle, of course. Has more items, better items too. And Atma also from Maokai. Boom, EQ. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. This game is over. Put him in a coffin. Put him in a coffin. GG's, baby. GG's. GG's. Woo! We're going to game number 2. Listen to the crowd. You guys hear the crowd? Fnatic fans. Up in this bit. Jace is something that, of course, Caps busted out, and I think it's super strong. I think it's super, super strong. You shouldn't underestimate that at all. And that's the Taliyah. Taliyah Vi. That's a combo that we haven't seen in a long time. Okay. At least you have a pairing where Humanoid will not be able to buy Merc so easy. And Taliyah is definitely a champion that combos well with some of these champions. Let's see, Trimby is talking so much. He's saying Janna. Jinx Janna? Ezreal Janna? Jinx Janna? Jinx Janna, come on, Trimby. Give me the Janna. Give me the Janoon. Give me the Janoon. Just be out of range of the Vi ult. Always, always play in the pocket and save your homies. Another thing could be Trash. There's the Janooni. Mad Lions. They need me in their locker room, I think. To just say sweet words to them. Because I have Trimby downloaded. I'm kidding, of course. I just watch a lot of Trimby and I know how he is as a player, because he's one of those players that you definitely want on your team. Take hints. Samira. Samira is actually really good here. Very good Samira spot. Very, very good Samira spot. I didn't think about Samira at all, but Samira's crazy good here. I have to say, Mad Lions have done wonderful adaptations in their draft. And here Samira is getting crazy value, because think about it. You can W Maokai ult, you can W the Ornn ult, you can W a lot of the projectiles that Jinx wants to do, Jace wants to do. Samira value from her W is insane here. Of course, the enemy team has a lot of interrupts, but they aren't that clean cut, you know? It's like, sure, you have Trash Flay, you have Ornn combo and so forth, but these are all things that might take a little bit of time. Maokai needs to be in range. You know, I really, really like the Samira spot here. And this is a much better look from Mad Lions, because now they have buttons. Joe Button. Just remove the Stanky. I'm choking. All right. Big kill, big kill. Big kill for Fnatic. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We have the cheater base from Fnatic into Crash. And then on the bounce, Maokai was ready to rock and roll a controller. Humanoid push forward to cancel Niski's recall. And now, finally, on the cannon, he's going to base. Good all-in timer. You don't necessarily need to always kill. Pushing the enemy out of base, out of lane is also a very good way of getting value. But Oscarinin crashed, now still pushing into Oscarinin. And Rumble just picks up some planties. Combo. Ultimate. Humanoid. Can't do much to save his buddy. Not sure what Maokai was doing here, honestly, on the wave. Why is he showing? Didn't look like Humanoid wanted to contest at all. I have to say that Razork kind of ran it down there. They're going to convert it into a Drake. Mad Lions, of course, with the Vi and the Rel, and additionally the Taliyah. The 3v3s around mid are much stronger than they were in the previous game.
Mad Lions start to apply some focus to a potential mid lane dive. Alioya, Chasey, Hillisek, all behind Humanoid, and there's no one in range to help. Cease and desist after the flash, the shove backwards. Chasey didn't even need the equalizer, so they find themselves the kill. They'll secure a couple plates, and they can peel down towards and Matt don't have theirs up and available yet. All right, Nature's God stepping forward. The Blade World will buy some time there for Kazi. For the Forge God does knock him up. Dragon is still the focus as Fnatic now turn, trying to burn down the Mad Lions. Nobody's fallen just yet, and inside the pit, the Dragon is finally secured by Fnatic. Hillisek's locked in place. The equalizer is dropped down. Kazi and Chasey need to do so much work here for Mad Lions as the death sentence connects onto Niski. Humanoid stepping forward with the damage, and it's Hillisek, the last man standing, an ace to Fnatic. Noah might die, but Fnatic's hopes and dreams will not, as Humanoid with the quadra kill.
Surviving, and they have enough base numbers to actually end the fight if they manage to catch Elioyo here. they can actually leverage this into a Nash. This is super, super big. The Talia wall is built. Leo is trying to buy time, but he's going in the wrong direction. Let's see if he's buying time or losing time, because his spawn time is ticking, 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 ticking. Maybe Leo can drift away. He's trying to find an angle. The W lands, and he is dead. Cyril Grudge slow is enough to catch him, and this is going to be converted into a Nash. Mad Lions is looking like, you know, there was a lion on the loose in Berlin, but it turned out it was just a pig. And Mad Lions are definitely doing a lot of oinking. Let's see now. Mad Lions understand that their composition is going to be so bad if the enemy gets Nash, because the enemy can just set up sieges so easily. Heli-Sang is trying to find the angle, but he gets cancelled. And now Samira on the flank tries to find a kill. Kazi finds... Oh, it's so close. He was in collector range. Now Fnatic are trying to cap back, and they managed to actually claw their way back in. Niski Baba! Niski Baba! Woo! Niski! Niski! I think Fnatic needed to not commit so hard on the Nash, and whenever the enemy team peek their faces forward, they need to make sure that they actually throw their spells at them and make them lose HP and keep them interested without a base. But now everything turns around. This is a massive swing for, of course, Mad Lions, and this Talia pick is definitely paying off, man. Let's take a look at this again. Fnatic are committing so hard on the Nash. I think at some point they needed to just finish, play for the finish. But Noah gets knocked up, and then Karsi just bounces off of it. Oh my god, the Nasher knockup. Oh my goodness, the Nasher knockup. He's also so lucky at the back end there, because one little bullet would have proc Collector, and it would have been enough. Damn, Niski. Niski now 2 fights that he completely saved with the Talija. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is a banger. Both teams playing for the life. Has 3 wards in his pocket. Mad Alioya is looking for an angle. Kazi also on the flank. I like this cleverness here. Kazi is looking to heal up on the mid wave, but this is going to let Fnatic push it forward on the Nasher. Push the enemy out all the way. Hili-Sang gets spotted in the position. He's playing around the blue trinket. Alioya gets predicted. The stopwatch. Beautiful play here from Fnatic, catching out the most valuable member. But we've been here before. Hilly trained in his position. He got spotted on the blue trinket as he tried to exit out. He's trying to buy some time now with the plant. Maybe he can push out. But Fnatic are well aware of the fact that they need to find Hilly. They found him. Hilly keeps his flash, chooses to die. This should be converted into a Drake for Fnatic. They cannot give this Drake up. And maybe if they push them all the way out, the death time is long enough for them to just get this done. Oh, Kazi with the reset. Oh my goodness! Kazi! Kazi saves the day! That's the stopwatch hourglass value. Niski with the damage. Tries to keep the game alive. Has his ease. There's nothing to be done here for Fnatic. They have flash on absolutely no one. Very hard to push it forward. The rocks are not landing. Niski's kiting backwards. Humanoid found a pocket to move in. Oh, the EQs. Niski's drifting. He is sliding. Protects the Drake. Niski doesn't have TP back. Humanoid does. So he can regen back to full. Trimby stays around on the map. Looking to recall. Can Niski find some cancellations here? Can the enemy team say something racist and him retweeting it? He copy-pasted it. Alright, no cancellations here. Trimby stays. Razork stays. There we go. This Smite battle is one of the ages. Niski, very low HP. Humanoid TPing back. Can he snipe Niski? Oh, he goes for the finish. They find the finish. Second Drake here. Alioya caught again. Oh, Niski escapes his fate. Damn, Niski is in flow state. He really wants to win. He really wants to win. I wonder how the Spanish and the French fans will react to this one, because Niski's playing his heart out in both of these games. This is what I meant, you know, you went rapid fire cannon, but I think you over-index on the idea that you want to poke. I don't think it's necessary at all for the rapid fire cannon in this game. You just need to buy items that can let you kill the front line. You really need to go LDR or items that will help you survive. It's much more important. Jace is now coming back into mid. They want to contest the mid wave. Hilly should be dead here. RIP Hilly looks for the engage, doesn't find anything, burns a very important flash. He won't have this one. He won't have the flash for the most important fight of the game. There is a Drake that is coming. The most important fight is, of course, the next one that happens, but this was so dry. This was so dry. Mad Lions just getting caught. And Elioya, this has just been the story of the game. Hilly getting caught, Elioya getting caught. This is not the way we want to see Mad Lions fall over. But Fnatic find the pick on mid, and Hilly postured in a position where he got spotted and got snacked on after a beautiful Trimby hook to find him. Fnatic now, maybe they can pressure more than the inhibitor. Maybe if Mad Lions over-posture to defend this inhib, maybe they can get caught and maybe they can get killed. Fnatic might even go so far to look for an end because, honestly, Noah it gets excited here. Oh, the timing of the hook forces Rumble Hourglass instantly. And now they're backing off. The TP is used. And they're just backing up here. Nice hook. Hilly should be dead. Hilly should be dead. Oh my goodness. Will the Fnatic find a way to convert this to more? Both side waves are so far away. The only play Fnatic have is look for end. Will they look for end? Niski will be in position. Elioya spawned. No Hilly in the position. Now Fnatic are creating a siege position, a siege gate here. They can break the turrets very, very fast. They need to hit. Humanoid hit with W. Hit. They're breaking the base. Jinx gets excited. Jinx hits again. EQ does land on Rumble on the back end. Mad Lions need to make their stand. Everything is completely focused in here on Noah. Samira doesn't find the targets. Samira in GA. Rumble tries to push it forward. Niski tries to find anything. It seems like Fnatic is staying. Fnatic want to make it to the World Championship, reaching 10,000 kills. Now a triple. Will Humanoid ask to get the Penta? I don't think he gives a damn. My man wants to go to the next round. Fnatic is playing tomorrow, and we will see Mad Lions again in the next pocket. The minions will defeat it. Humanoid. Oh, all right, no ending. Damn. Mad Lions. Elioya, Hilly. Not playing at the level that you'd need for Mad Lions to be more competitive. Niski. Really smurfing out of his mind, honestly. Niski smurfing out of his mind. Humanoid in the team fights. What a fucking beast. What a beast, ladies and gentlemen. What a beast.